And family for being here today. My name is Gina Bourke, and I'll be presenting a speech about how the releasing of Lake Okeechobee's waters through our Caloosahatchee River and down to our Gulf Coast is being affected. Some of you may know we are experiencing a tremendous tragedy on the Gulf Coast shorelines. We've been reminded daily through our friends and neighbors and in the news about how our once beautiful ocean was a beautiful scenery. How it turned out to be a murky, brownish color lake. Many of you ask, how could this happen and how can we fix it? Well, as our marine biologists continue to study these conditions, we are faced to look 2 hours north up to Lake Okeechobee. Lake Okeechobee is the largest lake of southeast United States, a surface level of 730 square feet and a regular depth of about 9 feet deep. Lake Okeechobee has been the main source of South Florida's water supply. These past decades, it has been a struggle to keep Lake Okeechobee at a constant water level. As the water levels increase and decrease, it has potential to get nutrients from the agriculture around it and the urban activities through the watersheds. A recent high level over 15 feet deep in 2016 has brought Lake Okeechobee's water above sea level. This has brought a lot of water pressure to our dams of Lake Okeechobee, declaring a safety hazard of flooding issues around the dams and the communities. So the U.S. Armed Corps of Engineers had instated an emergency release of all the water dams, giving protocol to South Florida's Waters Management to release over 5,000 cubic feet per second, which is a very maximum amount, bringing it back down to 2,800 cubic feet per second into our direction of the Caloosahatchee River. These releases from Lake Okeechobee dams and our watershed runoffs into Lake Caloosahatchee River has potential to feed red tide. Red tide, here you notice in the photos, can look murky brown color and bring lots of dead fish to our shorelines. Fishing. That's exactly what we're experiencing right now on our Gulf Coast. Thousands of dead fish and murky brown reddish water. We are now experiencing red tide effect this time. According to Florida's Fish Wildlife Conservation Commission, there has been over 1 million cells per liter of Gina Bourke, which is the maximum amount to be able to kill marine life. Gina Bourke is a single-celled natural occurring organism belonging to the algae group. Gina Bourke produces neurotoxins called bryotoxins that damage the central systems of fish, birds, clam life, and the marine life. These toxins can also affect humans, causing respiratory irritation when breathed above service level. Red tides can last anywhere between 3 weeks to 1 year. This has brought a horrible sight to our travelers, as they are used to experiencing a beautiful aqua water ocean, and now they are experiencing a murky brownish red color and unappealing ocean breeze. These sights of dead fish and smell has brought worry to our small bait shops, restaurants, and tourist attraction sites. With our marine biologists continue to map the red tide, they are showing that the red tide cell levels are decreasing to a normal, okay level. Although they're still helping to be able to clean the beaches, it is important to look at Lake Okeechobee as our Florida's water source. And the quality at this point, water levels are still going up. So engineers are finding other resources to release water to public land, looking into purchasing land around the lake to expand the lake to keep the water held in the lake. The Everglades restoration plan was in effect from 2002 and continued to improve their abilities to move the lake's water to the direction, out of the direction of the Caloosahatchee River from the Gulf Coast into the direction of the Everglades, is where they would need it the most. Scientists at the National Ocean Services has also been monitoring, studying this phenomenon a number of years to determine how to detect the forecast and location of these red tide blooms. This goal is to give communities advance warning so they can adequately plan and prepare with the adverse environmental and health effects associated with the red tide blooms. With our help of our government agencies and our surroundings, we have to make an obligation to restore and protect our water quality by addressing the quantity and the timing of distribution from the Lake Okeechobee dams into the rivers. I just want to thank you guys for all supporting me here, and have a good day.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, so